Hello everybody, welcome to the 8-bit multiplayer server for Minecraft, which is where the Minecraft multiplayer series will be. Today I'm just going to do a not a test, but a tour, because it's been a while since I've made a video on here. Yeah, we've moved a couple of times, and I'm not moving again. King Ollie and Andrew, who started building over there, have moved again. So they're on an island in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to build a teleportation device using Industrial Craft, an Industrial Craft teleporter, just to be different, because no one else has it on here. They're all using portal guns. And I'm going to build, this is going to be like the mainland representative area for us in their little, good lord, wherever the heck they are currently, way out in the middle of nowhere. And that is another friend of mine that we've met. He's going to provide me with oil. I see he has gotten further along in his construction. I do not see him on, and I have a long-standing policy of not exactly giving tours to people's facilities when they're not around, because then they can't explain anything. But, yep, that is the farm with the cattle and the pigs and a dog and a couple of chickens and one sheep. It is lit up with electric lighting, as you can tell. I was doing some mining over there with the Industrial Craft mining equipment. My little solar power plant on top of my little house. Some trees, or a little tree farm. Everything, as you can tell, is powered by electric lighting. And, yep. Now that you have an idea of where my place is, yeah, whatever, I don't really care. This is a whitelist server. It costs money to get onto, so, yeah. It costs money. What am I want to do? What am I want to do? What am I want to do? Be right back. Okay, I did what I wanted to do. The coordinates are gone. But yeah. Okay. That was my old mine in that mountain there. I still got a bunch of stuff like bloody cobblestone in here, I believe. There used to be a boiler here, but I'll show you where that went. Yeah, lots of cobblestone still. I'm using this, a bunch of obsidian, some oil sands, some tungsten ore, aluminum ore. I need to make some stuff. And down here was that clock that a few people had seen, and a barrel of gravel. Now where the new mine has been is over here. Even though I'm going to be working on how I'm running this darn thing. God, it's raining so much. Why is it always raining? It's always raining on this server. But yeah, so this is... yeah. This isn't really running right now because the Buildcraft pipes don't exactly work properly, and it gets really annoying. Because then the Buildcraft pipes explode when they stop working right. So the quarry isn't running at the moment. And I would be using conduits, but there's a screw up in the conduits that if they're anywhere near a chunk loader, the server crashes. And, well, guess what's a chunk loader? That is a chunk loader. So I can't put power conduits out to the quarry, because then the server goes kaput. Yes, I have crashed the server as a result by accident. Oops. And so... yeah, that was an interesting issue a couple weeks ago, which is what stopped me from recording for a while, because I couldn't actually do anything, and I still kind of can't. So I'm using a different way to mine in the meantime. And also, yes, look what Buildcraft pipes do. They flip out, and now there's... that's why it stopped working right there, because that's the border of a chunk. And the Buildcraft pipes do that now. You'd fix that with a chunk loader, but then I'd be chunk loading over there! And what do I have over here? Conduits! And if I chunk load these conduits, the server crashes! So, hooray until they fix it! As a result, this isn't running right now. But I'm going to leave, because I'm not messing with it right now. I'm not even going to worry about it. So, off we go to do some other stuff. And I'm going to give you a tour of some more stuff. That used to be Andrew's base over there with all the glass, and the building that's in front of it used to be a mob spawner that King Ollie built. Even though I kind of wish he left the wraith skeletons, or whatever, the ones that drop coal here. There's two buildings over here. I'm actually going to use that building over there as like the teleportation room. Ooh, teleportation room. And this is the building I was building. Is supposed to be a building that automatically produced things such as coal with all the coal from the mob spawner over there. But King Ollie moved. I might force him to bring some of this stuff back, even though he probably won't. I'm going to ask him to, so I can finish building this, because I want to keep this out here, and then have a teleporter out to their new base, and then build a facility out there then. But that's just my personal preference. And does it rain through these aspects? Nope, it doesn't. I've been using these like slabs and stuff to stretch out the materials and everything. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Wow, very, very, very hungry. Okay. Chickens. And I needed an interesting door, so what I did is... Ding! Looks like a storm cellar. Whee! Storm cellar! I need to replace the glass here. There's an issue with the floor. Now you can tell everything's lit up by electric lighting. This is my coal production facility. Here's my iron tank. And here is a semi-fluid generator because we're using Minecraft. I can do things like this. I'm finding Minecraft to be so much better than Direwolf's pack. This is much more fun. And for those of you who have ever had problems figuring out whether or not a switch is on, do this. Ding, on. Ding, off. Ding, on. Ding, off. Ta-da! Visual representation of where the switch is. And we're going to pump all this creosote oil out of there, and it goes into the tank, which then goes into this thing if I actually had it on. And over here, I have the steel production for blasting with blast furnaces. Some steel ignits in here. I've actually used almost 2,000 steel ignits already. I will show you why momentarily. But, to show you, I must go into the secret base place, which... I am not going to show you the entrance, because these are claimed chunks. Which is one nice thing. I'll show you that real quick. Anti-griefing. Run out here. Unclaimed territory. I own this territory. Unclaimed. Own. Unclaimed. Own. Owned. Unclaimed. Owned. Unclaimed. Like that. So no one else can build here without permission. But, still. I'm going to my secret base location. None of you can see the entrance. And we are now in my secret base. All lit up by electric lighting. All of it. Electric lighting everywhere. What the farg? Do not know why there's this hole. I might have to get an admin if this happens again. It's odd. Because that's a protected thing, so no one should be able to dig into it. But someone did. I think something's broke. But oh well, so here's my secret base. I don't see anything missing. No, the power's still set up properly. Yeah, okay. So in the meantime, this is pump room number 1 for water. And it pumps the water into boiler room number 1 for a giant high-pressure steam boiler. Doo-doo. I've got conduits in here, so I can't actually chunk load this area. Once again, thanks to the people who broke chunk loaders. And actually, it's a thermal expansion issue. And then we get this. 4 steam turbines, which will produce 100 EU a tick each, which will help power this and everything else. That's the turbine room. And boiler room number 2, with another giant high-pressure steam boiler. And then pump room number 2, with another aqueous accumulator for boiler number 2. As you see, I'm using slabs and panels to build everything in here, so I can get the maximum use of the space, while at the same time keeping it nice looking in the other areas. Down here will be the transformer room because I'm going to be using power. I'm going to be transmitting power for distance at full voltage, which means this will be coming out at 512 and being transferred to the floors below, which are not built yet. And in here, there'll be a system that, not an auto refinery system, that'll be in a lower floor, but, well, this will be an auto refinery system in a way. Curse you, water. This will be an automated refinery system in a way because I can take the crude oil and convert it into Buildcraft oil, which will be going into this tank. And then that will be eventually converted into fuel, which will go into this tank and power the boilers. Now, there's a hole I dug into here. There it is. There's a tunnel here that leads to my friend's base, which is going to be the tunnel that carries all the pipes and everything in order to... yay, those industrial craft miners do interesting things. But yeah, I'm going to send all the oil off to my friend's place to be refined, and he's going to pump me fuel. And in return, what I'd help to do... He's probably the one who dug into the base, actually. I can't remember his name, so I keep referring to my friend. Oh, get over it. It happens. But, yes, what he gets in return is I get fuel from him, and I'm going to send power via that long conduit thing there to him from an MFSU that will be dedicated to it. And he should be getting about 300 and something power a tick. And that will supplement his solar power as he uses up his solar. And that's the idea. So we help each other that way. He provides me with fuel, I provide him with extra industrial craft electricity to run his equipment. I like that. But that's the tour, so that's everything I've got for now. There's my little creosote thing. And I will see you all later. Hope you enjoyed.